Look at what we have here. PBF here. We have a Cadillac SRX4. So, got work to do. As you can see, sorry for the distraction, front bumper's off. Let me show you the front. We got the whole front bumper off. This is a radiator change. And it's not hard at all to take this front bumper off. I'm going to show you. I got it apart, but I'm going to explain it to you real quick. You have two screws here. You have one bolt here. You have one nut that's coming under. See that? But don't unscrew it all the way because it slides in and over inside the housing over there. I'm going to show you that too. You got that too. You get that from the inside. Once you push this flat back, you can look up, and that's where the two bolt and nuts sit on the plate right here. The rest are tabs. Once you pop the tabs off, the whole front bumper comes off and pops right off. Just make sure you got three. You have three. I said two, but you got three. You got three cables. You got your cable that goes to your, let me turn my light on so you can see. You got one cable that goes right here. Your windshield wiper motor cable goes there, and you have your harness for your fog lights here and one on the opposite side. So when you pull the front bumper off, don't just jerk it off, pull it back slow, and you'll see the three wires you got to detach. Front bumper comes off. Once you do that, you have a lot of access to the radiator right here, right there. You do not have to take the fan strap off or the fan blades. You can to make it easier, but you don't have to. Yes, you just work it slow. Make sure before you yank on that radiator and pull it up, one important part, because the cooler, there's 4 bolts that holds this front condenser on, but your transmission cooler, let me show you, right down there, that right there, that little plate, that is your transmission cooler. There's 4 bolts that go to that sits on the radiator. I'm gonna show you that right here. They sit right here. You see these bolt holes? That's where your cooler sits. So you want to make sure on both sides you move the condenser over. Take those 10 millimeter bolts off right here. Make sure you take them off. My mind is going faster than my mouth. You gotta excuse me. Take the 10 millimeter bolts off. Once you take off, the cooler is now loose. Then you can pull the radiator out. So don't just get to tugging on this and break the line going to the cooler. Make sure you, once you got the condenser loose, because you'll take the bolts off the front AC condenser, take that loose, make sure it's loose, and then move it a little bit to the side, and you'll see the bolts for the cooler. Once you do that, take the 2 hoses off the bottom of the radiator and the top up here, and the whole thing comes right up. So, with that being said, I got work to do, and I'll see you guys on the next journey. Cadillac SRX4. We just did the 2 catalytic converters. I should have did a video for that. I apologize. I just did the catalytic converters on both sides. Not a lot of room at all to get your hand up in there, but we did it. I wrapped it so it don't burn none of the wires. Don't just put it up there because you have an alternator on this side, and I'll do another video for that. So, but for today, we have the Cadillac SRX4 radiator remover and bumper removal. So you guys have a great one. I got work to do.